Terrorists? Indeed. I'm afraid we have no choice but to define them as such. Unfortunately, we have no clue as to their aim, nor do we know the names of the group members, its size, or its history. Is it Uberos? At present, it doesn't even seem that the terrorist group has established a name for itself. That you know of. That's a lot of unknowns. Would I be correct in assuming the man we met in the Nord Highlands, who was trying to start a war, is a member? He got kicked in the members. Aw, yeah. Ah. Oh, yeah. That nerd. So he's one of them, hmm? He said his name was Gideon, or G, or something like that. So that's what the man you encountered in the Highlands was up to. He does sound like the terrorist type. And you think he and his group are going to try something tomorrow on the first day of the summer festival? They're going to ruin it! We're currently operating under that assumption, yes. The summer festival lasts 3 days, but unlike festivals in other provinces, only the first day garners much attention. It's been a month since the incident in Nord. If they intend to make their next move soon, tomorrow is a likely time. And Alan was gonna bust out some new tool covers. But now it's gonna be ruined. I'd have to agree. Terrorists do love their time in the spotlight, after all. Don't they? And considering how easily Gideon gave you his name, I'm betting we'll start to see them acting more openly soon. First you gather arms and other like-minded allies in secret, then you reveal yourself with a bang and keep going in quick succession. That's the typical terrorist MO. I see. And you want us to assist with countermeasures against them? Right. The RMP will be joining forces with the Heimdall military police to bolster the capital's security. The RMP and the HMP are going to be working together, didn't you know? Unfortunately, as big as the capital is, I can't say with complete confidence that there'll be no holes in our security. That's where you come in. You'll be assisting our security measures as a reserve force. We're going to be working security at the summer festival, didn't you know? Bah, it'd sure be nice if the guild was still active here. They would have come in mighty handy right about now. No kidding. Yes, I don't agree. I don't disagree. The beep? Sarah, you do know that the RMP had no involvement in the guild's withdrawal from the capital, right? Oh, really? I mean, your boss and that brother of yours could hardly make their opposition to the guild more obvious if they tried. Well... Wow. These two really seem to have a messy history between them. It sure looks that way, especially where the guild is concerned. Although, it sounds like your brother has been keeping busy in Crossbell recently. Sure, we'll learn more about that in Zero. So what's it gonna be? Whether you choose this as your field study task for tomorrow is totally up to you. If you decline, there are plenty of tasks the governor needs taken care of, like you've been doing the last 2 days. The summer festival is a busy time, after all. Lots of little details that need to be squared away. I think I speak for Group A when I say we'd be glad to join in with the anti-terrorist countermeasures. You know, it beats looking for the owners of lost hats and searching for cats in the alley. Group B feels the same. Alright then. Thank you for your assistance, everyone. Now, let's move right along to confirming the patrol routes you'll be following. UDF style, even. Same day, 2300. That's 11 o'clock p.m. If you don't know how to tell military time. Do-do-do. Wow, this place sure brings back memories. Up until about a year and a half ago, I'd swing by here at least once a week. Really? I wouldn't be surprised if I'd seen you around before then. Well, I did end up getting to know your sister. Fiona, right? Works as a piano teacher. Seriously? Wait, she did say she knew someone who worked at the guild. Oh boy. I guess she was talking about the instructor. Still, instructor. What is it that caused the guild to withdraw from the capital? I blame the economy. I've been wondering that for a while now myself. The guild used to be pretty active here in Erebonia, right? Well, yeah. The direct cause was guild branches all over the country being blown up, but I'm sure you already know that. The culprits were a Jaeger Corps hired by a nasty bunch the guild was at odds with at the time. Well, still is, but anyway. Thanks to a dependable ally, we were able to defeat the Jaegers, but by then the Imperial government had its eyes on us. I'm guessing that ally was the Bischoff military. Aw, yeah! They started making life difficult for us. Took away most of the guild's authority in the country, leaving our hands tied. Eventually, the branches here started closing, one by one, with no real prospect of ever reopening. So that's how it was. Instructor. Don't worry, your dad might be the city's governor, but he wasn't really involved. A certain friend of his, however, was very involved. You mean the Chancellor? You're talking about Chancellor Gileath Osborne, representative of the Imperial government, I assume. Yep, him and his cronies in the Imperial Intelligence Division, the IID. Aw, yeah! It's kind of like a sister organization to the Railway Military Police. Apparently so. Anyway, after that, I was out of a job. That's when Principal Van Dyke came and offered me a position at the academy. I started as a combat instructor last spring, and after that, I wound up being chosen as your class's homeroom teacher. I still help out the guild from time to time, though. That's how I ended up bringing in our Jaeger princess here. Meh! Knock it off. Classic. So that's what happened. You mentioned that a Jaeger Corps was responsible for the attacks. What was its name? Oh, it wasn't the same group Fee used to run with. They were called Jester. Dana Jester, even. And Gary Jester. Not a particularly high-ranking outfit. I bet they were associated with the UDF. I see. Worried about me? Well, I did suspect that it was likely a different corps. From the sound of it, the Jaeger Corps Fee belonged to was a pretty large one, though. Oh, definitely. She was with Zephyr. Their leader was this insidious guy known as the Jaeger King. You name a combat specialty, Zephyr had it covered. They were the only corps on par with the Red Constellation, which has its roots in the Berserkers of the Middle Ages. Oh yeah? They caused me plenty of trouble back when I was still a full-time bracer. I'm not surprised. Look who's talking. That's a movie. You caused us plenty of trouble yourself. It's hard to believe this all happened to people we actually know. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, it sounds more like a story out of some novel. Or a plot point out of a PS3 era RPG. Anyway, the terrorists you've been hearing about lately aren't part of any Jaeger Corps. I figured that was the case. Generally, Jaegers are interested in just two things: money and fighting. And tacos. They definitely love them tacos. That Gideon guy you encountered in the Nord Highlands doesn't seem to fit that description, though. If I had to guess, I'd say he's acting on some kind of deep-seated grudge. A grudge, huh? Well, it's hard to say anything for sure. I never met him myself. From what I understand, he did seem particularly tenacious. Tenacious D, even. He was definitely that. Which means we're really going to have to step it up for our patrol tomorrow. Your involvement is just a precautionary step, but if you're going to help, give it your best, I say. Seems like your teamwork is smoother than ever, too, so all the better. I just hiccuped. Excusez-moi. Anyway, it's late, so get your report written and get some sleep. I'm gonna crash in one of the empty rooms upstairs. Meh. Sarah style. The instructor never changes, does she? You sure? She seemed more talkative than usual. Feels like she was pushing herself. Now that you mention it, he did seem far more forthcoming with information than usual. That's true. Maybe she's feeling a bit weird being back in her old workplace. You might be right. Still, I guess we're not really in any position to be worrying about her. We'll just have to do our best to coordinate with Group B tomorrow to make sure everything goes smoothly, as long as we don't have to sneak into the back of a parade. We should be good to go. Agreed. Alright, the sooner we get that report written, the sooner we can get some sleep. Time to write a book report. For English class. That night. After watching 4 hours of Lancer streams. I hear footsteps. I thought I heard something outside. Go back to sleep, you lazy ass. Go investigate it, of course. Maybe I should check it out. Fight it out. It sounded like footsteps. Did someone go downstairs? I don't know. I see, I do not know. Go down to the first floor. Machias and Elliot are both asleep. I should be sleeping too. I'd best get this over with quickly, or I'll have no energy tomorrow. You'll see what's going down. This is the girls' room. I probably shouldn't try going in there right now. Not if I value my life, anyway. Uh-oh. Oh. It's Sarah! She's a big fan of the Cosby Show. Instructor Sarah? Oh, did I wake you? Huh, I just thought I heard something, so I came to see what it was. Can't sleep? Nah, just feeling a little nostalgic being back here, I guess. Years ago, someone suggested that I become a bracer. And that's what I did. I spent my days working with a bunch of odd friends and companions, going through request after request. I once had to work with this guy Cinex that kept making gross sounds at me. It seems weird now how busy I used to be back then. It does sound like work kept you on your toes. Still, this building must mean a lot to you, huh? Yeah, it does. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish I could go back to those days sometimes. It was definitely exhausting, but I guess I was usually having too much fun to notice. More than anything, I really felt like I belonged there. Oh? Don't get me wrong, though. I really enjoy my work now, too. You do? How could I not? I ended up becoming your class's instructor. As far as I'm concerned, life's just as fulfilling now as it was back then. No need for you to get all soft and start worrying about me. Alright. But I'll keep doing whatever I can, so that you'll always feel like you belong here with Class 7. Thanks. Look at us, up in the middle of the night, talking away like a couple of barflies. If we had a bottle or two here, I would have loved to drink until dawn with you. But we're all out. Tragic. I think Newfie drank it all and then wandered outside in a drunken stupor. You do know I'm too young to drink, right? Well, we should probably get back to our rooms and get some sleep. Tomorrow's gonna be another action-packed day, so we'll need all the rest we can get. Too true. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow, instructor. You're gonna need my tender mercies, too. You've got some hard work coming your way, so you better get a good night's sleep. Indeed. We're probably gonna have to beat Luigi's Adventure blindfolded. It's gonna be hard, man. I don't think we're ready for it. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Ooh. 17 AP. Bum ba dum ba da. Although we're already maxed out, so it doesn't really matter.
Drinks are on me someday.
Drinks are on me someday. Next day, 1 o'clock. It's early in the morning, didn't you know? Esperanza. Esperanza. Uh-oh. There's a suspicious person walking around at 1 o'clock in the morning. What a bastage. Who walks around at 1 o'clock in the morning? That's disgusting. How dare you, Mr. or Mrs. Hooded Person?
The time is finally at hand.
It's the Hooded Man!
At last, the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital from its slumber. Yeah!
Crowd? What crowd? Who are these pool experts? Maybe these are the terrorists?
Comrade G, all of the necessary preparations are complete.
Comrade G, that must be Gideon.
But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you.
Maintenance man?
Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
That voice sounded familiar.
There's nothing to fear.
There he is!
As long as I have this flute, not even the railway military police stand a chance of stopping us.
It's Gideon. Gideon Yago. I think that was a VJ on MTV at some point. Gideon Yago or something.
Tomorrow, the people of this land will at last know our name.
What is your name?
My dear comrades, I shall be counting on you all.
He's got a flute. Yeah! He's gonna play a song. It's gonna be terrible. People are gonna boo. July 26, Monday. Field study day 3. 3 days till my birthday! Day of the summer festival. Gotta believe some bad stuff is about to go down. I'm not talking about a Newfie video either. Alright, I'm going to go check on Group B before heading over to the Railway Military Police's command post. Just give me a call on your Arcus if you find anything during your patrols. Okay. Will do, Instructor. Leave it to us, and leave it to Beaver. Still, I was expecting Captain Claire to be our point of contact. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to agree to I wasn't expecting you to agree to cooperate with the Railway Military Police. I'm not exactly delighted about working with them, but things are looking pretty serious. I'm helping them this once and acting as your point of contact. But I won't let them forget for a minute that they owe me. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Tell Fiona thanks for the breakfast, Adrian style. Sure thing. Bum 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 bum. Alright, we should get moving too. We've got our designated areas, so we'll be patrolling them one by one, keeping an eye out for anything suspicious. Instructor Sarah said she'd contact us around noon, too. Let's be off, then. Yeah. Apparently Fee's German now. I'm guessing the city's going to be packed with people since it's the first day of the summer festival. That's all the more reason we need to stay especially vigilant. Damn right we do. Vigilant up the ass and such. Ba 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 ba. Da da da. All our questicles are done. Ba 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 ba. What do we got going on here? I mean, really. Do 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 do. Okay, where are we at? We were able to recover the Crimson Tiara from Phantom Thief B. He still has plenty of mysteries surrounding him, though not least of which is why he chose to specifically nominate us for Actors of the Year. After returning the tiara, I received a call from Instructor Sarah telling us to go to St. Estrella Girls' School. I had no idea what was waiting for us, but as soon as we'd finished everything we needed to do, we caught a tram to the Sank District. While we were talking in front of the gate to St. Estrella, the members of Group B appeared. As the chime to signal 5 o'clock rang, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, Elise walked out to greet us. Apparently she knew the person who called us to the academy. We were led to an indoor garden where we found none other than the Princess of Erebonia, Princess Alphen, waiting for us. It turns out that she too invited us on someone else's behalf. However, Prince Oliver Rhys Arnor, chairman of Thor's board of directors. Apparently Prince Oliver was the one responsible for Class 7 in the first place. He told us that our field studies were intended to allow us to see the many obstacles and conflicts that arise in the Empire, and encourage us to face them head-on without looking away. His words cleared up some of the doubts in our minds. We were also shocked to find out that our instructor, who was chosen by the principal to support us, was once an A-rank bracer with the nickname Purple Lightning. Princess Alphen also invited me to dance with her at the garden party, but I'm pretty sure she was just teasing me. I didn't just lose my chance to marry into the royal family, did I? Nah, couldn't have. Let's not be silly here. After parting ways with Elise at the gate, we ran into Instructor Sarah and Captain Claire. Captain Claire told us that the Railway Military Police has something they want to help us with something they want us to help with in place of our field study task tomorrow. We were informed that the terrorists, one of whom we met in the Nord Highlands, are planning to do something during the summer festival. The captain proposed that we serve as a reserve force as part of the security measures. Naturally, we agreed. We returned to the guild with Instructor Sarah, who told us about how the Bracer Guild stopped operating in the capital due to a brutal attack by the Jester Jaeger Corps. After hearing her story, it was clear to us why she doesn't think very highly of Chancellor Osborne, and the Railway Military Police. And the CASF, for that matter. We finished writing our report and went to bed early. Both groups have a long day tomorrow, and we're going to need to contribute as much as possible to keeping the city safe. I woke in the middle of the night to the sound of footsteps in the hallway. It sounded like someone went downstairs. I found Instructor Sarah in front of the reception desk downstairs, reminiscing about the past. It seems like the guild was really important to her. We've got a busy day ahead of us tomorrow, so it's time for bed for real this time. For real, not for fake. Anti-terrorist measure at the Summer Festival. July 26th, Monday. Field study at Heimdall, Day 3. Today is the first day of the Summer Festival. With Instructor Sarah acting as our point of contact, we began our anti-terrorist patrols. We need to keep an eye out for anything suspicious while we're walking around. Damn right we do. No more bullshit, man. So I think there's a hidden quest that we can do. Bum, 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 bum. We want to go to Valancourt Street. Because I think we can get a new issue of the newspaper, among other things. Guess we'll drop a save. That's always a good idea. Over 84 hours of gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. 84!